pumped up right now.
I think you're right, Nikki.
Look, there's tears are coming, I'm telling you, but you just can't hold back. It's so emotional. It's one of the most fantastic moments. You know, whether you're winning the race or you're coming into the pack of the field, you know, running down a Leahy Drive is so emotional, and he is definitely emotional right now. And to have his wife there at the finish, to have Lucy.
Guess what?
I mean,
He's got the
what
Aussie
more could
flag
you
in
ask
his hand.
for?
Look at, they all want
I
to
don't need
grab
another
him.
flag. I got one, thanks. One is plenty. Okay. Remember when Heather won this? They gave her like a flag that was 400 feet tall. And she's going, oh my God, my arm's going to fall off. Give me a smaller one.
You can see the crowd getting so pumped up as well.
Second
They're
place,
waiting
his first
and
time
waiting.
here.
They can't wait to see
First place,
him.
his second time here.
You know, that's part of the great things about Ironman. You're an age grouper, you're on the same
Craig,
course
we're
at the
here
same
for
time, and you're going to have that same feeling when you come across the line. But to come across the line first, as Peter Reed told us years ago, is something
In just a minute, you're going to be an Ironman champion.
Exactly, it is. It's a fantastic feeling, and he will have this now for the rest of his life.
The Island Breeze ceremonial runners are coming in with
I
him.
won the Hawaiian
I've done it all.
Ironman.
I've done it all. This is the one they ask about when you're on the airplane. They ask, you're a triathlete, have you done the Ironman?
And
you won the Ironman, so much the better.
And he never has to qualify ever
Let's
again.
bring him
There you go, that's nice too.
Once you win it, you never have to qualify.
Oh, there's the fire guys. Sweet.
He is enjoying every minute.
The tradition of Hawaii.
Here he is,
Take him in,
everybody.
I think we're going to let
Your
Mike Riley
2008 Ford Ironman World
You do it, Huddle. Bring him in.
Champion
2008
from
Ford Ironman World
Australia.
Champion.
30th anniversary.
Craig
Savoring it.
The third Australian male to win this race. Craig Alexander will take the 2008 Ford Ironman World Championship. Well earned.
Take your time.
8:17:46.
Wow.
Money shot.
He didn't know his little girl was so heavy.
That is fantastic.
There's Neri.
There his wife and his daughter.
The family. What a great moment. You got the chopper overhead. Thousands of people at the finish line. His entire family.
Does it get any better than
Now,
that?
even all the training, everything that you've worked for, you think you visualize this moment, McKeely, but when it really happens, you just can't believe it.
No, exactly. As I said, you know, the emotion.
Craig, there's your ceremonial
us watching it is emotional.
Yeah.
And then to have
And
his
there's your
family,
Ironman
his
crowd.
wife, Neri. I mean, it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. And you know, Craig
Put
is
your
a great
number
character, has a
one.
fantastic
Absolutely.
sense of humor. So
How great is that?
congratulations to him.
Absolutely. You don't suppose there's going to be a few beers thrown back down in Cronulla?
I think there's gonna
He
be a
says
lot of
stand
beers
back.
thrown
He's had
down.
it with those running shoes.
What a great representative of our sport.
Craig Alexander. World
I wonder if we were able to throw down to Mike Riley and catch that feed. I don't know.
Can you believe you just heard
I
the
think
sound
he's
of
crying,
that?
I'm telling you.
Oh, he's totally
Take
crying.
the
Oh,
he's
glasses
crying.
up. I want to see the tears.
Brian.
So long, and
There you go.
Oh, it is.
you know, you hope it would happen, and you train for it, and you prepare for it, but it's a big dream and a big goal. I can't believe it.
Well, this entire crowd, the entire way, seeing you come back and keeping that pace on the run, you never thought you were going to get caught, did you? Or did you think somebody was going to come back and get you?
So many great athletes, you just never know. You know, I think everyone in the crowd had more belief in my own ability than I did. You know, people were just yelling at me and willing me on, and I thank you. I wouldn't have got here without your support. It's such a hard race. You got to dig deep so many times, and I can't believe I'm the champ. I can't believe it.
One of the most gracious champions we've ever had, anybody. One more time for Craig Alexander!
Okay, now he's got to figure out if he can repeat.
I'm sure he'd be very, very happy to come back next year. But, you know, he is now the 2008 Ford Ironman World Champion. You know, it's so fantastic to see how emotionally he was, how much he did enjoy running the victory. And it was fantastic to see him thanking the crowd for all their support. All right, we're just getting settled in here a little bit. We're actually changing some of our commentary over. We have Heather Fuhrer joining us and Paula Newby-Fraser. And we have a few Ironman wins between us. Well, Heather and I have 1, but we're happy with that. And Paula has 8. So thanks for joining us here again.
Thank you. And we just saw our second place finisher there. Wow, Inigo Llanos, an amazing race for him. Pushed to the limit all day long, and he went for it. About 4 minutes down from Crowe at the end, and an amazing race for him. He should be very happy. And then our third place finisher there, Rutger Becky. Rutger Becky moved himself into third place.
Wow.
He came from nowhere off the bike.
Oh, look, he comes 4th place. That looks like Cam Brown.
No, I think that's Timo, maybe.
It's Ronnie.
Ronnie
Schildknecht. Ronnie.
Oh, yeah, from Switzerland.
From Switzerland. He won, you know what, very overlooked in that real stretch of Ironman racing in Europe this year. His time, 8:16 in Switzerland, very, very fast. What a run for this young man. So there you have it, Becky Schildknecht. So we're waiting out here to see who. Cam Brown coming in, hopefully to round out the top 5. I think he would be very happy to be back in the top 5. But wow, you never know what's going to happen in those last few miles. I mean, Rutger Becky nobody was even talking about him, right?
Nobody made a mention until he started to appear on the leaderboard, and then
in the latter part of the marathon.
But it just shows you, you can make up a lot of ground the last few miles.
Okay, so let's get down to Welshie at the finish line and listen to some interviews.
Well, all right, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the new 2008 Ford Ironman World Champion, Craig Alexander.
I think I have to see
Look, mate, you said that back in Australia, you and I used to go to the pub and drink and joke, and you said that the best Ironman race in the world to win was the Ford Ironman World Championship. You said that the best sporting endurance event ever was the Hawaiian Ironman. Now you've won it.
To be honest, Craig, it hasn't sunk in. It's been a dream of mine for 14 years. And I just realised that dream today. I can't believe it.
Yeah, and little Lucy and Neri were here at the finish line waiting for you, mate. There's lots of people that are very proud of you.
That makes it so special. They weren't there to see my win in Clearwater, but they were here to see this one, so I'm just thrilled.
Absolutely. 2 world titles to your titles now, mate. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to let you go and enjoy it with your family, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you, mate. Thanks.
Okay, and hey, what about that there, Lucy? Daddy's a world champion. Okay, go, Dad. All right, but still here we got Neri. Come on over here, Neri. Daddy, well, your husband, Craig, is world champion, but he said that this was the race that he always wanted to win, and he's finally done it, and you're a part of it. How do you feel?
I'm kind of speechless. I didn't want to get excited, but he's done it. I mean, we were quietly confident. He has had an amazing preparation. He learned a lot from last year. He was second on his first attempt, was unbelievable. But to actually do it, it's just amazing. I cried. I couldn't believe it. It was awesome.